Come with us to my wife's birthday weekend away. I took her to Hoedspruit in Limpopo, where we had a fantastic time, and come and drive with us. Like an amateur traveler, I left in the height of traffic where the GPS tried taking me an alternative route via inside Pretoria, but even that was of no help because heading out to Pretoria East through Hatfield was a disaster. So the trip was slow to begin because we had to fight through traffic, but we finally made it out. We were finally out, we were finally on our way, and drive down with us. Now, this is the high veld of Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga is separated into two parts, high veld and low veld. The high veld of Mpumalanga, which is predominantly known as your Woodbank Secunda area, is rather flat land and more occupied by mines and power stations. So it is not necessarily great for scenery and stuff because of the nature of land that it's in. I call it the boring part of Mpumalanga, but it's also where the money actually is, and this is where everybody is working, and I mean everybody. Now it was finally time to take a break, and I decided to take a quick stop at Al Zoo petrol station. This is where I realized, you know what, we're going to be traveling in the dark and we'll miss the scenery of the beautiful Dalstrom area, which was a bit sad for me, but you know what, you win some and you lose some. We are still on the road, Buffett. Society. Now, after hours of driving and driving, we had finally arrived. I wasn't too happy to be arriving late at night because I really wanted to arrive during the day so that my wife can see this beautiful place and enjoy the beautiful drive with the scenery and all that. But I just had to accept it. You know what we don't win by the merry-go-round, we'll make up by the swings. So yeah, this is us. Day one, just like that, just driving. Day two was very demanding as we had to wake up very early in the morning for our game drive, and I was greeted by a good friend of mine called Jovis who came to get some early morning breakfast. You know what they say about the early worm, early bird, early worm. Now, this game drive was early, but at 5 a.m. our tour guides were there, picked us up. I don't know why he's wearing shorts in this cold, but I also wore shorts like him because if you can't beat them, you'll join them. Now, here's a tip for anybody who's going to do a safari game drive early in the morning: pack warm clothes. Perfect. I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful she is. Now we can go back to what I was saying. Pack warm clothes. We arrived at our game drive destination, and before we could kick off our game drive, our tour guide just had to explain some rules to us, things to be aware of, and he explicitly made it clear that sightings are not guaranteed, which I think is fair because of how big the game reserve is. I sometimes take clips to remind myself how beautiful my wife is. Look at her. Wow. This next sighting reminded me of Slay Queens of Joburg. While often perceived as scavengers, hyenas are also skilled hunters. Spotted hyenas can hunt in packs, taking down large prey, whereas other species, like the brown hyena, tend to scavenge more. Whenever I'm in nature and I get to see many bucks just grazing around, doing their thing, I can't help but think how much of a fun festive the owners have just getting a chance to slaughter and braai these things. Yo, man. It was a beautiful sighting to see these bucks, and also learn about something called philo erection, which is a process that Bugs use to keep themselves warm. Others use it as a fighting instinct, but these ones specifically use it to keep themselves warm. One thing you must know about a game drive is that it's not a smooth drive. It's bumpy, this thing. Yeah, you'll kumatumyo. So at this point, this brewer was showing us that whenever you come across a heap like this, you must know that a rhino has been here. It scrapes its feet through the soil, taking up all the soil basically into its feet. This is how it marks its territory. So when you see this, you must know you're about to see a rhino. Wala gasha? One thing about rhinos is that they look as strong as they are. Like they really, really look like they can cause some damage if they had to. What a beastly animal. Wow. When I left our resort, Jovis had asked me if I see some of his family, I should just holler. We bumped into some of Jovis' family. All they do is eat, eat, eat. My type of people. Fun fact, did you guys know that a giraffe's heart can weigh up to 25 kilograms? 25 kilograms. That's insane. But here we are learning as we go. This fun fact was sponsored by my tour guide. I don't want you guys to think I'm that smart. Nabo ke, Amasli Queen of Pitori, chilling up there in the trees, scavengers. So we took our coffee break of the game drive right here by this little dam with their hippos, and the instructor asked us not to go closer to the water, and guess what I did? I went closer. Guess what they did? They came closer. It was very scary, but they come to warn you and threaten you that, hey, leave. Did you know that one thing we have in common with the zebra is that as much as our fingerprints is unique to each individual, their stripes are unique to each zebra? That's so crazy. What a beautiful animal. Beautiful, beautiful animal. Oh, this is known as a wireless tree. This tree is connected by Bluetooth. And that's the end of our game drive. Nighttime hit and my partner and I were feeling a little bit famished, so we went out to eat at this nice restaurant called Blue Mountain Restaurant. My only regret was I didn't know that this is more of a daytime restaurant because of the views, but we had a great meal nonetheless. It's the morning of day three. The weather's much better. The sun came out to play. It's a beautiful day for a lovely boat cruise at the Blyde River Canyon. Come along. At this point, nature was showing off with its beauty, so I decided to show off with my beauty. This is known as nature's crying face. If you look at it carefully, you can see it depicts a crying face, and there's a waterfall streaming down out of the eyes. The hippopotamus, fast on land, fast on water, reminds me of myself. With our boat cruise at an end, it was time to go back to our resort, but first, I had to make a pit stop to get the wife some gelato. Guys, but can you guys see that I'm romantic? I am such a romantic gentleman. Cute date, cute spots, cute vibes. Love it for us. Love it for what we're doing. It was so refreshing. I had a pineapple lemonade. It was the most amazing, refreshing drink that I've had in a long time. Try it out sometime if you get a chance. Swim time. With the sun at the staggering 35 degrees Celsius, we had no choice but to try get into the pool and swim. There am I warming up, getting my strokes ready. Because I in the water, you can't do me nothing. You can't do me nothing. Some call me a whale, some call me a shark, others call me the hippopotamus. The lodge that we stayed at had this amazing deal that if you spend 3 nights or more, you get a free game drive. So we took an afternoon drive just after our swim to see the difference between a morning and an afternoon drive, which was beautiful and so relaxing. I think we just had more of a relaxing trip more than anything else. As you can see, we bumped into Jovis again, but it was just an amazing afternoon game drive to relax us, calm ourselves down, see beautiful animals. Again, the zebra is beautiful, guys. Let nobody lie to you. Ooh, what an animal. They say all good things must come to an end. I don't want to lie to you, this was a beautiful vacation. I'm in love with the Hoedspruit and would love to do it more often. We had ourselves a great time as a couple. Um, Place was absolutely beautiful, well, well designed, and the staff there is so amazing. Such pleasure to be around. Oh man, can't wait to do it again. Our second last stop before home was at Harry's Pies in Dahlstrom. You just have to try it out. Thank you for watching my first vlog, and to many, many, many more.